Got a Defcon jungle knife. Yep, JK knife, man. This is a TF 9617-2. That's a lot of numbers. Cleaning cloth, you get a little wrench. This one looks like it's got an extra pivot and a couple of hardware screws. They come with this pouch. And what do we got? Okay. So I had another one of these that was aluminum and 154 steel. And I believe this is the upgrade. This is a bronze. Look at the pattern in there. This is a bronze titanium version. And I believe it's got M390 steel. Ooh, that pocket clip. Yeah, so this has got that unique button lock. Look at that. Does it call the steel here? There it is. Yeah, M390. The other one was 14C, I think, or N690, something. But these button locks, oh my goodness, is it solid. And you know, the interesting thing is, I think when I reviewed the other one, some of the comments kind of clap back and go, yeah, I don't, trust the lock or whatever, or it's unproven. I don't remember the comments, man. It's been a long time. But here's the thing with that. I remember when I saw them, I thought, I must not have done a good job explaining this knife because it's a liner lock. Like all the button does is they've got a fulcrum in there that when I press this, it actually moves the liner that way. Isn't that interesting? Look. And it just moves the liner out of the way. So, I mean, it's as good as any liner lock, right? It's a liner lock. It's like there's nothing weird about it other than they invented a way, a fulcrum in there that you can press that way and the lock go that way, man. Oh, cool. Look at it. Boop, boop. Man, very ingenious, and I dig it. I really like the other one, and I bought this upgraded version a long time ago, man. It's just I'm going through all my collection, and I found it. I thought, oh, I need to get that out. Yeah, that front flipper don't really do much. Maybe it's a reach over. Nah. Yeah, the action's just stunning. I am not going to take this one apart. If you want to see one taken apart, just search the channel for Jungle Knife and the video on the other one. It's exactly the same. It's just not as nice materials. Solid lockup. I mean, there's not a itty bit of wiggle there, and look at that action. And you can use it just like a standard button lock, except it's got the strength of a liner lock. You press it, look at that blade, man. It's just free as a bird now. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. The designation is the TF9617. I'm going to do price and availability on this because I think these are still available if you're interested. I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, there's a budget version that you could pick up for under $50, that budget version. And I think there's one over at Timber's Edge, actually, if it's still there. These titanium versions with the M390, man, they hit the ground at like $200. But right now, I think you can pick one up for about 130, 135, something like that. And do I think it's worth that? I definitely do. I think they're extraordinary. Actually, I'm going to take this one apart. I know I teased you, and if you left, you're going to miss out because I am going to take it apart. Only because I don't know if there's a lot of oil and grease and, what's going on in here. I don't know. And I kind of don't remember what was going on the other one. Well, I'm glad I did it because like that screw was loose. This screw isn't very tight. Man, that's why I check them in. I don't know why I was going to bypass this knife. Just stupid. No reason. So the fulcrum and the button mechanism is all under the blade there. And it's up on the other side. And so I'll be able to pull this off. I want to get that bearing off. We're going to clean this up. And let's get that washer too. There we go. And we've got a washer there. I'm going to wipe all that down. And then what releases the button and all that is this screw right here. Now that's got grease packed in under that button, so I'm going to leave that be. Like that stays in place. But I'm going to wipe all this down, clean it up in here a little bit. I lost my towel. There it is. Cool. But this whole side of it looks like any other, liner lock, right? It's just they created this fulcrum with the button up in here so that when you push that button, it releases. The tension is not that way, it's the other way. So when you press that button, it allows that lock to get out of the way. It's a pretty simple design, but I think it's brilliant. I mean, honestly, I wish they'd use it more because I like it a lot. And it runs wonderfully. The budget version is stunning. It runs just as good. Yep. But like all things, hoarder and collector, oh, there's better? It's like, what? It's an upgrade? I got to have it, right? So I did. So I don't think I updated, but my girl went to World Team Trials, and she went wrestle big. She was comfortable. She didn't have to make a big weight cut or nothing. And she had been wrestling pretty good at that heavier weight. And so coach and her and I decided, well, let's go wrestle big. Let's find out. And of course, those World Team Trials, I mean, her age, she entered in two brackets. One was U23, which is, she wrestled a bunch of college seniors, college seniors, freshmen, juniors, but she had college seniors in her bracket right out of the gate. And yeah, she didn't fare very well at all. Then the next day, she was in the U20 tournament, which is 20 and younger. She's at the bottom of that division. The next division down is U17 for 17 and under year olds. Well, she missed that qualifying for that bracket by 2 months. So if she was born 2 months earlier, she would have been able to be in that bracket. So it is what it is. So she wrestled in that U20, which also has college freshmen and, a lot of definitely more experienced girls, that kind of thing. And she didn't do very well. She wrestled big as well in that division. And so a couple of things come out of it is we probably, yeah, it's great to be comfortable, but, all them, I mean, the first girl she wrestled at U23 came out and met her at the center of the mat and she was 6 inches taller and probably 6 inches wider. And at the time of the match, she was probably 6 pounds heavier, which doesn't seem like much, but at that weight, it's 5%. You know. So yeah, she did not do very well. She did okay. She wrestled some good matches. She beat the number 14 ranked girl in the country. She wrestled some really good matches and wrestled really tough, really accounted for herself, no doubt about it. Definitely no shame in her game. Nothing for her to be ashamed of. She did really well. But definitely time to get back to weight. Oh my goodness, this action. Put a little bit of that light oil on this thing. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Pocket clips milled into the titanium scale. I mean, it's got a Damascus pattern on it, but surely that's not Damascus. I think it's just some pattern that they anodized into it. The pocket clip has the same pattern. I mean, I'm looking at the edges. It's not Damascus. There's no way it would have sold at the price point that it did. $200. Oh, it's wonderful. Look at this thing fly around now. Centered blade. I think I'm almost too tight. No, it needed a little bit right there. Yeah. Wow. I mean, lesson learned again. I don't know how many times I got to learn that lesson, but about the time I think I'm not going to dig into something, if I just do it, you know what I mean? Like, very rare that I don't. Every now and then, I guess I just feel lazy or something, and I go, yeah, this one's good. I'm going to leave it. No, it ain't. It's so much better now. All right, so I think it's the Defcon Jungle Knife Button Lock. That's what they call it, the button lock. And then it's got those designated numbers, the TF9617. Yeah, very cool. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Very cool knife, man. And I dig it. Hey, even the budget version is solid as a rock, man. Very cool. All right, y'all. See you. Did I test everything? Did I test? I don't think I did. Yeah, so the lock is good. I know I keep stopping this video going, oh, I'm done. And it's like I got out of sync, man. My bad. Pocket clip solid, deep carry. Doesn't quite get all the way flush. It's got a little tiny bit of room right there. Run out of room on that thick stuff, but man, is that in there. Standard jean size material. Wonderful. Hear a click coming out of there? Yeah. My spot in the back pocket. Legit. Gorgeous knife, man. That bronze titanium looks wonderful. Yeah, that pocket clip is for real. Safety. Yeah, there's no blade contact. And the tip is well recessed, so the clip's stunning. Tip's good. I can handle the knife any way I want without contacting that. The lock, solid as a rock. It's a liner lock. A good one. I mean, the lockup on it is just shy of 50%. Maybe 40, 45%. How's that M390? Yeah. It's a razor blade. Very cool. All right, now I'm going to wrap up. All right. $159, $135, somewhere in that range for this version of it. There's a blue one. There's one with like a wolf pattern on it. And there's a gray one, I believe, in the titanium. Very cool. All right, y'all. Now, I appreciate y'all watching.